Have you ever thought to yourself, I want more, but I'm scared to start again? You're not alone. Starting over feels terrifying, not because you're weak, but because you've already lived through enough heartbreak to know how deeply it hurts. And yet, somewhere inside, you also feel it. A quiet whisper that says, I can't keep living like this. That whisper, it's not foolish. It's not selfish. It's the sound of your truth trying to come home. Psychologist Dr. Judith Herman says, and I quote, recovery unfolds in three stages: safety, remembrance, and reconnection. Most women get stuck before step one because safety is missing. They feel emotionally unsafe in their bodies, in their relationships, or in the choices ahead of them. That's why, even when the relationship ends, or when you know it needs to, the fear of starting over can be louder than the desire for freedom. You worry, what if I regret it? What if I end up being alone? What if I'm not strong enough to do this? This is not weakness. It's your nervous system trying to protect. It's trying to protect you from the unknown. Even if what you are in now is slowly breaking you. Starting over isn't just about leaving something. It's about grieving what you hoped it would be. Dr. Alexandra Solomon calls this ambiguous grief, which is the pain of letting go of a relationship that still had love in it, but no longer had safety, connection, or truth. And the hardest part? You've likely been grieving in silence because you are the one who left, because everyone thinks you're fine now, because admitting you are scared feels like failure. But it's not. It's honesty. And honesty is the first step home. There comes a moment when you are no longer fighting to save the relationship. You're fighting to save yourself. This is the point where many of the women I work with find themselves. Not in crisis, but in quiet collapse. They're holding it together on the outside, but inside, they're done. Done doubting, done fixing, done shrinking. And what they want, even if they can barely say it loud, is peace. Not performance, not perfection, just peace. Starting again isn't about becoming a whole new version of you. It's about returning to the one who's been buried under years of pleasing, proving, and performing. And she's still there. She's just been waiting for you to stop running and turn inward. This is where real confidence begins. Not by pushing harder, but by softening, by feeling, and by choosing from self-trust. As Dr. Gabor Maté says, and I quote, "Healing is not becoming the best version of yourself. It's letting go of the versions of you that were never truly you." If you've been circling the edge of a decision, feeling like something has to change, but unsure how to begin, let this be your first step. Inside the Reclaim You coaching program, we don't just talk about starting over. We walk through it with real tools, with real support, and with a community of women walking beside you. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to say, "I'm ready to try." We begin June 12th. And because this is our first round, there's a special founding offer available until June 8th. The link is below if it feels like it's time to come home to yourself. I look forward to meeting you in the group.